Hello there. Are you a new filmmaker that just got your hands on a shiny new computer, wondering what exactly you should download or sign up for first? Well, I think that you're in the right place. My name is Taylor Coleman. I'm the CEO, lead writer, director, and producer at Crystal Ignition LLC. We are a small independent film and video production company located in Jacksonville, Florida. And today we're going to be talking about 5 must-have computer programs for filmmakers. If that interests you, stick around for the intro, and when we get back, we'll get started.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal.
All right, everyone, so welcome back. As I said earlier, today we're going to be talking about 5 must-have computer programs for filmmakers. On this channel, we talk filmmaking and gaming, so if those two things interest you, definitely consider subscribing to the channel and hit that little bell icon so you get notified when we upload. So we're going to start with things that every filmmaker probably knows about, and we're going to move our way up to things that might be a little more obscure. Also note that a lot of the items on this list are going to be things that, generally speaking, you should know your way around, even if your computer is not strong enough to run a lot of these programs or you don't have enough space to download them. So let's start with number 5. Number 5 on the list is going to be editing software. If you're going to be going to film school, you will need to know your way around some sort of editing software. In my undergrad program, we were trained using Adobe Premiere Pro. A lot of my colleagues in film school really like to use Final Cut. For me personally, I like to use DaVinci Resolve, and we here at Crystal Ignition LLC use DaVinci Resolve. They have a 1-year license that costs $295, but it is a one-time purchase. So when you purchase this license, you never have to pay for it again. You get all of the updates, and DaVinci Resolve is industry standard. Their color grading tools are unmatched. They have very, very good updates, very, very clear guides online that can help you to improve your editing skills, and all around, I would argue, a really good editing software. So again, it's up to you, but we are going to recommend DaVinci Resolve. Number 4 on the list. Number 4 on our list is going to be a screenwriting software. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, I do not use screenwriting software. I personally like to write by hand with note cards, and then I will use something like Google Docs or Word or some other writing program to write my screenplays. This is because I have formally studied screenwriting, so I know how to format a screenplay, but for newer filmmakers, this can be kind of difficult. So I'm going to recommend getting yourself a screenwriting software. We're going to recommend here Celtics. Celtics is a screenwriting software that my professor recommends to students all the time. They have tools built in to allow you to add things like watermarks. It remembers characters' names, and all around, it'll allow you to make sure that your screenplay is formatted correctly and is presented in a professional manner. So again, with number 4, it's subjective. Get yourself some kind of screenwriting software and know your way around some sort of screenwriting software. Moving on to number 3 on the list. Number 3 on the list is going to be payroll software. For all of my student filmmakers out there, you might not be worried about this right now because you are making student films with your classmates, but as you move on to things outside of academia, especially full-length feature films, you might want to know your way around some sort of payroll software. This is going to be even more important if you do not have a producer working with you. We are going to recommend Rapbook. Rapbook is a leading website in this industry. They provide insurance for filmmakers. They write very good articles that teach you about different aspects of the film industry, and they also can function as a payroll software. So we are going to recommend Rapbook for all of our new filmmakers. For those of you on a budget, we are going to recommend Gusto. Gusto is a payroll service for small businesses. This can function very well for those of you that need to make sure that the actors and the crew on your short film are paid on time and have the documents they need for tax time. But, as we said, number 3, make sure you have or know your way around some sort of payroll software. Alright everyone, so before we move on to our final 2 items on the list, I want to take a moment to talk about one of our affiliates, Books A Million. As you all know, I say all the time on this channel, reading is essential to becoming a master film maker. Books A Million is a leading book retailer in the United States of America. I shop there all the time. They are not paying me to say that. They did not give me a script to say that. Chances are, if you have ever visited or you live in Jacksonville and you head into a Books A Million, you might see me in there somewhere. To prove that, one of the last books I brought from Books A Million was Christopher Paolini's Murtaugh. Again, not paying me to say that, not reading from a script. I shop there all the time. So we have our book of the month here at Crystal Ignition LLC. It goes in our monthly blog post. So head on over to our blog post, link in the description below, to see what our November book of the month was, and get yourself a book from Books A Million. Alright everyone, so that takes us to our last 2 items on this list. Number 2 is going to be a budgeting software. Now again, for those of you that might have graduated from film school and you're working on short films, or you're still in film school, you might not be worried about this right now, but you definitely will need to know your way around some sort of budgeting software. We recommend Saturation. Saturation is a new website. They allow you to budget one project for free, so it's very good if you just want to try it out. But they have subscription tiers that allow you to budget multiple projects. It's very intuitive, and just with our testing, seems like a really, really good software for filmmakers looking for budgeting software. But again, generally speaking, get yourself and learn your way around some sort of budgeting software. And that is going to lead us to number 1 on our list. Number 1 on the list is going to be collaboration software. Now, I shouldn't have to remind you all of this if you're watching this channel, but filmmaking is a collaborative art form. It is very, very hard to do on your own, nearly impossible. You have to be able to collaborate with your crew, and sometimes you might have a crew member that is out of town or sick or unable to come to set, and you need a way to perhaps send them footage and show them what is going on. We recommend Frame.io. Frame.io is a website that allows you to upload cuts of your film or your video project, and you can send out a private, secure link. The person receiving it, whether that be a member of your team or a client, can then click on that link. They can watch the video or film scene, whatever you've uploaded. They can leave comments. They can mark certain parts of the video on the timeline. And all in all, it's just a very, very good collaboration tool. We use this. I have used this program with clients, and I've also used it on my last project, Not Just Porn, my documentary. Link in the description below for those of you that have not seen it. Me and my co-director, Nick Cubio, we were apart for some time, We needed a way to collaborate since we were both unable to meet up in the film lab, and we used Frame.io. It worked very well for us to be able to leave comments on the film, take a look at different cuts, move things around, and all in all, get that film finished. So, again, get yourself some sort of collaboration software or know your way around some sort of collaboration software. And that's going to take us to the end of the video, everyone. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. It's entirely up to you. Definitely leave us a comment and let us know if you found any of the things on this list to be useful. Are there any programs or websites that you think new filmmakers should know their way around? Leave a comment down below and let us all know. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day or night wherever you are, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.